Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going.
And we are underway from Santa Clara.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now the man from nearby Stanford, Christian McCaffrey.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And they run the option on 2nd down. A quick throw by Bridgewater. That's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Here's Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Now 4th down.
They'll run for it with Davis. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, 49ers! Raheem Mostert, 37 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
5-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Picked up. 1st down, Carolina.
Bridgewater on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, 61 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
Niners 14, Panthers nothing.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. On the return, it's Pharaoh Cooper. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Pharaoh Cooper on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Niners 14, Panthers nothing.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. And this is caught. He hits more. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Niners' 28-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
And
they'll run with McCaffrey.
3rd down.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. 24 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And he's going to be met at about the 43.
The ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Thompson.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
2-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Here's Richie James on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The line of scrimmage.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride. And the Panthers in for the score.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
They go with McCaffrey. McCaffrey will try to run it in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Niners 14, Panthers 12.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now James returning. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's Mostert. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
3rd and 2.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They'll roll him out right. Now, look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Carolina.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. You credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
This is McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. Past the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers have taken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. This is Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And some space here. There he goes left side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Niners 21, Panthers 18.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So Tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
First down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
He's back to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Now Bridgewater. Open man is Anderson. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Carolina.
Joey Sly on now for the Panthers. This to potentially send us to overtime. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Joey Sly on now for the Panthers. This to potentially send us to overtime. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they got themselves in position to at least entertain the thoughts of an overtime, but as it turns out, it was not meant to be, Charles.
And you feel bad for a kicker in this spot. He's going to have to shoulder a lot of the blame, but in reality, this will be a team loss. They didn't do enough collectively to get the job done.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.